everybody, today we are at Mission Nuestra Señora de la Soledad, which was built and founded in October 9, 1791 by Fray Father Lassuen and was restored in October 9, 1955. Mission Soledad was the 13th in the mission chain, and this mission was built to spread Christianity and the Spanish ways for the Native Americans. But however, in reality, the Spanish was just damaging and taking away their culture and tradition from the Native Americans. We're gonna go to the chapel right now and then two other rooms. As I said, we're going to go to the part that was built, and that was not the part that was not restored. This is just the garden and the hallway, and these are wine barrels right here. This is the ruins right now. Most of this part was destroyed by the floods in 1828, and this is the site of the original church. So that's the part. These are the remaining walls that were not restored, and the whole other mission is walls. And this is a grave of those walking on Saga in 1750 to 1800. This is the east wing. As I said, the east wing was destroyed by the floods. We have very little of the original building, which was that back part over there. And then that's just the new fountain they're building. They have a site of a grist mill, and they have a black. That was where the blacksmith shop was. And this is the west wing of the mission. This wing connects to the back of the chapel as well as the south and north wing. The only entryway into the quadrangular mission was the only door at the back. The site of the grist mill was here. The grain was grounded into meal and later prepared and served in the mission and the Native Americans in the mission. The flood damaged the blacksmith shop over there, but that's where the blacksmith shop was. And this was the tree they used for the diet, as Native Americans diet. That's where the carpenter shop was, but as I said, it was destroyed in the flood. And these were the remaining walls that were not restored. And they had an Indian workshop here, multiple of them here. This is the south wing of the mission. Original adobe walls that were built at Mission Soledad. The walls have been deteriorated over time due to exposure, and it was decided to protect the original walls instead of removing them in an excavation. You could see where the rooms were placed by viewing the interior rocks, which run into a depth of 5.5 feet. mountains and valleys, as you can see. And we're now going to be heading into the mission inside. This is a museum that's public to everybody and everyone. This bench was made a long time ago, and these fountains are built just like recently. And these are all the California missions. As you can see, this is my mission, Nuestra, Señora de la Soledad, founded in October 9, 1791. We're now heading to the chapel. This is where the Native Americans pray to their God. And that's where they all sat during the prayer. These candles were here so first we could be respected. La Virgen de Tequila. Now let's go.
This
This is a gift shop right here.
is the lady who's been doing it here from opening doors. Oh, for real?
This is a museum. It's the prehistoric era to 1971. These are all the Native American nations in USA. And these were tools they used in modern life, like a mortar, which is like to mash grapes and shell fragments, and then mortars. They have several remainings of the items and tools that they used to wear. And this, as you could see, is a clapper stick, which was used for music. And all these beads were used as necklaces and chains. And as you can see, there's a bigger, larger version of the copper stick. These are all the items the Native Americans had in the diet, which were deer, elk, salmon, badger, chipmunks, vole, mice, squirrel, duck, turtles, fox, raccoons, mountain lions, sea lions, lingcod, and a lot of other animals. As you can see, this is a Native American room. That's the mission's original bell, but the other bell that was there, that was also restored. This was a cloak a lot of Native Americans used to wear, like in that photo, in that picture. These are all the plates they used to eat, plates they used, and that's also a different version of the bell down there. That's the founder, Father Fermin de la Suen. And we're now heading to the mission room. These are also a few tools and like a harness belt, a wine barrel bung, Soledad mission branding iron, which was used for cooking. And these are pots that were used also for cooking and drinking water. This was Father Lasuen's son. And this was Don Mariano Dualpe de Sobrianos. He was also a person, an assistant founder basically. And then he was Porfirio Sobranes. That was born in September 1864 to September 1943. This person, his name is Don Pablo Samuel de Sobrianos. He was born in 1858 and died in 1935. These three were also assistants. And as you could see, we are in the rancho room. These are all the kinds of models. Basically, these are also this is all the information about the mission. These are a lot of tools they use in modern daily life. A few of them this jar is used to hold holy oils, and that item, I don't think it's that stick kind of thing, that's used to hold holy water, and that's something that breadboard is used to cook bread, and a gift from Mission San Gabriel. These are the models of several missions that they were near. As you can see, this is the mission we are currently in, Nuestra Señora de la Soledad, San Carlos Borromeo de Carmelo, San Juan Bautista, San Jose, Santa Barbara, and many other missions. This was used to make juice, like you could put wine or any kind of juice. You could put any fruits in it, and then you can spin. This won't work, so I'm not spinning it. And then all the juice will come out through these gaps and this hole over here, and then it will come from the bottom. And yeah, these are the kinds of similar modern day wines they used to drink. And these are more models of missions. This is preserving the ruins, archaeology, 21 missions. There's 21 missions in the chain. This mission, Soledad, is the 13th mission in the chain. And we went to this room, was where they did the prayer and all that stuff to pray to the God. That's the poster they made. That's also and then that's it for today. Bye everybody. See you in school, I guess.